Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. We are working on a very interesting video where William Ruto's government is hiking salaries of top government officials together with members of parliament. So MPs, senators, and top government officials, effective yesterday, that was 1st July 2024, they have received salary hikes. And we all know that one of the recommendations that Gen Z laid on the table was for salaries of members of parliament and these elected leaders to be brought down. Instead of the salaries being brought down, they have been increased. That in itself confirms William Ruto is not listening to Kenyans. And this war is not ending anytime soon. It's something that is going to get worse and worse. And I just don't know what will save William Ruto from the wrath of Kenyans, because it appears the gods have made him mad. He's not listening, he's not seeing. That's an analysis we are going to have in our subsequent videos. In this video right now, I want us to have a look at a story that happened in Ukambani. We know that many MPs from Ukambani voted yes for the finance bill. And they have been finding the ground very hostile. And one such MP who found the ground very hostile is Kawaya, Mwala Member of Parliament. Let's have a look at the story. Drama as MP Kawaya's contribution is rejected at an event. In a dramatic turn of events at a traditional wedding in Muni Ward, funds sent by Mwala MP Vincent Musau, Kawaya were flatly rejected by attendees. As the moment to present contributions arrived, MCA Kilonzo stood up to announce a donation of shillings 20,000. This amount included shillings 10,000 from the MP and Kenya shillings, 5,000 from Kilonzo himself, and an additional shillings 5,000 designated for flowers at the event. While I was coming to this event, I'm aware Mama Mweke had notified our MP, so he gave me Kenya shillings 10,000 for contribution, Kilonzo stated. However, the community's response was unexpectedly defiant. The attendees accepted Kilonzo's personal contribution, but firmly rejected the MP's shillings 10,000, insisting it be returned. The story continues. We cannot take the money, which is like a cross because of the punitive finance bill we are rejecting. Take back the money to him and tell him we will fight for ourselves, declared one of the men identified as Mulungu, who stepped forward. To emphasize their stand, the attendees collectively contributed Kenya shillings 12,000 on the spot, outshining the MP's rejected contribution. The defiant MC, however, ignored the hostility and insisted he would send money via phone to Mama Mweke, the woman who had invited him. Mwala MP, who also couples up as ODA organizing secretary, is among the legislators who voted in support of the 2024 finance bill. Yes. So this MP sent a contribution of 10,000 through the area MCA. So the 10,000 Kenya shillings was flatly rejected. Yes, I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. That's how hostile the ground is against these members of parliament. And I honestly believe that Kenya's parliament is an embarrassment. I'm very sure that that member of parliament, he received text messages from his constituents warning him not to vote for the finance bill 2024. But he ignored his constituents and voted yes for the finance bill. Right now, he's sending a contribution. One thing Kenyans should know, these members of parliament are taking them for fools. If Kenyans will still accept these donations, contributions, handouts from these politicians, then these politicians will not serve them. The day Kenyans will reject their donations, these leaders will start serving Kenyans. If I come to you campaigning and I give you handouts, if you elect me your leader, I'll first of all use that position you've given me to get back my money. That's what these MPs are doing. They are trying to get back the money they gave you as handouts. That's why they're not listening to you. They are making money in parliament. And after making that money, we were told they were paid over 2 million Kenya shillings. He or she brings you 10,000. I consider that as a handout. So Kenyans should reject these handouts. And also, if you look at these elected leaders, they are not listening to the people because they know the people don't have stands. Today you are shouting you don't want this leader. Tomorrow you've forgotten what he did. You start worshipping the leader. Kenyans should get serious. If a leader has made a mistake, Kenya should start writing these things down so that you don't forget. You know, Kenyans forget things very fast. And that's why these leaders are exploiting that loophole, that weakness by Kenyans. They know that after all, within a week or two, Kenyans will have forgotten. Kenyans should not forget some of these ills these elected leaders are subjecting us to. Last year, 2023, a good majority of them supported the Finance Bill 2023. I'm very sure Kenyans had even forgotten about the Finance Bill of 2023. Kenyans should not be forgetting these misbehaviors by these elected leaders. They should be held responsible for every mistake they make in their 5-year tenure. And any single mistake should warrant them being voted out. If Kenyans take that path, these MPs will start serving Kenyans. And something Kenyans should also know, when a leader comes to you invoking the name of some other top politician, reject that leader. Elect leaders who are independent, leaders who can serve you without external influence. A leader invoking the name of a party leader or some leader somewhere, that's a sycophant. That's a leader who will not serve you. Elect independent leaders who cannot be influenced. Above all, look at a leader's track record. Track records of these leaders are very important considerations. Kenyans did assume William Ruto's track records, and you are now seeing where we are. And also not to forget, birds of the same feathers flock together. Any sane mind cannot flock with Ruto. If you see a leader flocking with Ruto or with Moses Kuria, just know that cannot be a good leader. So also look at that leader's circles. Who are his friends? Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis, where we are going to look at the salary increments for the MPs and what that shows of Ruto, especially that now Gen Zs gave some demands to him. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.